All right, fam, reality check coach Edwina here, tapping in with a post-run rant. I literally just finished my run, so I'm still outside. And if you hear me breathing heavy, that's what's going on. What surfaced for me on my run today was consistency and commitment. And specifically, I woke up this morning, I had the energy to get up and do some work, but I wasn't necessarily feeling this movement thing today because I still have so much on my brain with the things that are going on with the book and the team, etc. I onboarded my admin last night, so I have a lot on my mind. And I was like, I could just sit here and work and follow up with people and do blah, blah, blah. But I was like, nah, I made a commitment to myself. Even when I was on vacation on the vineyard, I worked out 4 to 6 times a week for the 2 weeks I was there, right? So I like to say that I'm never on vacation for myself. The commitments I make to myself, I cannot and I will not break. And so I really focus on that as much as possible. And so I definitely want to just encourage you to think about the commitments you've made to yourself, how and where you are fulfilling those, where you may be a little lax. And think about how you might treat a friend or a job or whatever. You make those commitments. And the deepest, greatest relationship you're going to have outside of maybe your higher power, your mama, is with yourself, right? And so I just want to encourage you to think about how you are maintaining those commitments to yourself, being disciplined about showing up for yourself the ways in which you need to show up for yourself. I haven't made the progress I've made with my own personal health journey by not being consistent and not being disciplined with that consistency, even when the motivation isn't there. The motivation is to be able to say I was disciplined and consistent. The motivation isn't always the run itself. Sometimes the motivation isn't even how fine I look right now, because to be honest with you, I'm like, I look fine already, right? So, but anyway, how are you practicing that commitment to yourself? How are you practicing that discipline even when the motivation isn't there? I encourage you to think through that. Pick something and do it.